Hello guys, welcome back to this tutorial. First, I have to say thank you all for subscribing this channel, like and share the videos. If you guys are not a member of this channel, please do not forget to subscribe the channel, like and share the video. This will encourage me to record more videos and share my skills and experience with you guys. Beside that, if you guys have any question, please comment below this video and I will answer as soon as I can. So in the previous chapter, we brought some changes to the navbar, and now let's go to see what is in our third chapter. I'm going to open this. This is chapter 3. The time of this chapter will be 15 minutes. I'm going to make a short videos because I don't want to take you guys' time, and you guys can watch this anywhere, like at home, in school, or in the bus, or wherever. That's why I'm going to make a short videos. So in this chapter, we are working with Bootstrap navbar a little bit more. We bring some changes. We will add a logo to our navbar, and more tabs and links to the navbar. So I'm going to minimize this one and open our project. Okay, this is our project. I'm going to index. So if we go to our project, let me close this one and open it again because I don't want you guys to be confused. Desktop, I'll go into my project, double click on index.html. you will see my first project, and here is my website: home, post, photo, about us, contact us. Imagine we are going to create a website with 5 pages, which is home, photo, post, photo, about us, contact us. So let's go to change the title of this page to home. Then we will add a logo instead of this text. Then we will bring some more changes over here and over here. Okay, I'm going to minimize this, going back to our project. If you guys remember, we have written my website text over here. Now I'm going to add a logo. Before I go to add a logo, I'm going to copy a logo to our project folders. I'm going to copy this, open my project folder. Inside our project folder we have images folder, and I'm going to paste it over here. Now let's go to link this one with our navbar. Let's go to do it. img src, which is source, inside images folder. Inside images folder, here you will see the name of the logo.png. If you guys are using some different text editor, be careful when you guys adding an image. You guys must add the name of image and the extension of the image. If you don't add the extension of the image, it will not show up. I will show you how does it works. Alt, let's say logo, and add a class by the name of top logo. That's it. So now let's go to check the result. If I refresh this one, you will see my logo over here, but this is too large. How to resize this one, we will work later. So before that, I'm going to show you guys something different. If I clean this one or erase this extension and save it, now refresh this page, it does not show. See, it does not show because the browser does not recognize the type of our image. We have to add the extension of the image at the end of our image when we are adding image to our pages. Okay, now let's go to resize this one, make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to copy this class name, go to style.css. If you guys remember, I said when we are going to indicate ID, we are using hash key. If we indicate classes, we are using dot top dash logo bracket open and close. Let's say height of the logo should be 30 pixel, and the width of the logo should be 60 pixel. Let's go to check the result. Refresh it. Yeah, it's better. It's better. So now let's go to change the color of search button. Let me go to index, and in the search button we have added I already added a src btn ID. You can name it something different. For example, let's say search btn. Now we are going to indicate this ID inside our style.css and bring some more changes to the button. So I'm going to use hash key to indicate ID and name it search dash btn bracket close and open. Border color should be 3A 3A 3A, like a background. Okay, the text color should be the same. Now save it. Let's go to check the result, refresh it. Okay, there is nothing happened. I think we missed something. Search btn. Let's go to copy this one because I don't want to miss. Okay, here we go. Search btn. You will see the border appear, but right now when we bring the cursor on the button, nothing happened except the link. But I want to bring some changes when you guys bring the cursor on the button. It changed the color to make to show a little bit awesome result. Okay, search dash btn bracket close and open. Border color is equal to this one, which is a light blue, and color, which is the text color, must change to white. Okay, so now I'm going to save and check the result. Okay, refresh it. I think again, oh yeah, I forgot this one to add hover. Okay, now when I save, and refresh this one, you will see this, but the background did not change the color. Okay, it changed the border color, not the background color. Okay. Now refresh it. Let's go to check the result. See, the background color is going to be light blue and the text color will be white. So that's it, guys. Let's go to add a text over here to show this is a home page. And first we have to change the title of the page. Let's go to name it home. Okay, home, save, and let's go to check the result. Yeah, home. And then we're going to do something different over here. Okay, this is very important when you guys designing a website and have different content inside your web pages. Please do not forget to add comments, because when you guys close the project and come back to edit this project, comment will help you guys to understand where you at and what is this content. So now I'm going to add a comment, and I say navbar starts here. Okay, so now if someone come and check your page, or some other developer check your pages or check your codes or scripts, they know where they at, or where is navbar. For example, if we start some content inside the body, we will go and add another comment over here. For example, let's say posts starts here. Then we will post over here, or we will add some more content or elements. For example, I'm going to add H3 is a HTML headline tag that you guys can use it. I'm going to name it what to name this one? Let's say homepage. Okay, so let's go to check the result first. See, homepage. Now, how to change the text color? For example, I'm going to change the text color to white. We have two types of styling to use CSS. One is internal and the other one is external. For example, we can use we have two types of styling. One is internal and the other one is external. So let's go to add some class over here and name it headline, and go to the style.css, indicate headline class with dot, bracket open and close. The color should be white. Save it. Let's go to check the result. See, the color has been changed to white. And now let's go to align this text to the center. Text dash align center. Click it over here. Save it. I'm sorry. And now refresh it. See, this one, the text came to the middle of the page. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you guys are new in this channel, please do not forget to subscribe the channel, like, and share the video. Have a good day.